Hey everyone. So I thought I'd check in and have a little bit of a chat about color correction and the way that color correction works for us as a makeup artist. Because in my industry, being hair and makeup, the conversations that I normally have are normally about hair when it comes to color correction, but not always, because I take a very similar approach to my makeup application work as I do for my color work. And there's a really good reason for that. So that brings me to introduce you to a product that is our Cover and Correct Under Eye Concealer. The reason that we need to take a color correction approach to this concealer is because not all concealers are enough, right? Like, without addressing what the primary concern is first, sometimes a concealer is just a band-aid. It's just putting layer upon layer upon layer over an area that you could fix in one quick step if you know how. And that's talking about color correction. So if we think about a color wheel and what colors sit opposite a color wheel, you're wanting to use the color that sits opposite what you have to counteract a tone, yeah? So if we think about blonde hair, and a blonde hair that starts to sit a little bit yellow, a little bit brassy, we generally go to a violet-based product, so maybe a purple shampoo, to neutralize that gold so you have a really clean finish. Same rules apply. So the way that this little bad boy has been designed is to counteract the darker circles underneath your eyes or on top of your mobile lid that you're having trouble with. And the way that we do that is to counter the blue-violet base that sits in our veins or our blood on top of our mobile lid or under our eye. So have a look at this. First application is going to be a peach-based product to really warm up the skin where it's currently too cool or too blue. So you can apply this with a concealer brush, with a little fluffy brush, or even your finger, just to spot apply that onto the bluer areas to get it neutral. Once you've counteracted those darker circles and blue areas, then you're going to come back in with this concealer to give you coverage. This concealer is really lightweight. It almost feels whipped, almost kind of like our Silk Cream foundation, but a little bit fluffier than that. So it's really great for mature age skin. It's really great for younger skin types. It sits over the top. So because we're concealing over the top of foundation, in an ideal scenario, the foundation is going to cover a lot of areas first. You don't feel build-up. You don't feel like there's a lot of weight that's being applied with this product. So what you want to do is prime and then come in with your foundation, spot the areas that you need to correct first, and come in with that peach-based product to counteract the tone. Once you're sitting in a neutral plane, then you're going to come back over with foundation, concealer, and you're going to conceal the peach. You won't have to worry about the blue undertone because that's going to be counteracted. So then you're just going to be concealing over the top of the peach. What you'll find, and it's kind of like magic, is that you'll have a flawless finish. So then your foundation will blend perfectly. It comes in 3 different shades, so you can synchronize this. And once you start blending this concealer over top of the peach, it blends in perfectly with your foundation. So there's no demarcation between tone. Just use a blending brush or a soft, fluffy eyeshadow blending brush to remove your demarcation lines. So Cover and Correct Under Eye Concealer. Try it out.